Okay, if you've seen our earlier video, you know the topic is movies, or more accurately, a discovery from the movie industry that leads to something about 1,000 times bigger than the movie industry. But first, if you haven't seen our video, we are CineLogic, a team of action film specialists with over 300 feature film credits. A list of our credits is available on request, but for now, know that what you're watching here are just a few of the many, many movie moments we've been a part of. Our team includes award-winning producers, directors, writers, production designers, cinematographers, editors, stuntmen, stunt riggers, action directors, special effects artists, special effects makeup artists, computer effects artists, and software engineers. We even added an intellectual property specialist when we started to realize the implications of some of our discoveries. But the point is, we're movie guys. And second, all of our smaller discoveries and our big breakthrough all occurred while making these movies. And third, with the exception of a pair of award-winning commercials, all the profits we've earned with our innovations thus far have been made while making movies. So we're movie guys who invented something for movies, tested it in movies you probably know, and made money with it in movies. And so, for all these reasons, in conversations, we all tend to spend way too much time talking about how our innovation is going to impact the movie industry. But each of us here fully understands that we've actually discovered something far, far bigger. And we believe that, once this genie of ours is out of the bottle, that history won't remember it as a movie innovation at all. Instead, history will remember it as the innovation that transformed the internet. And here's what we mean by that. Let's say that this triangle represents all the eyeballs watching all the screens in the world. That's over 50,000 movie theater screens, over 1 billion television screens, over 1 billion iPad and tablet screens, over 2 billion computer screens, and over 2.5 billion smartphone screens, for a total of 6.5 billion screens. And of course, that total is growing at an incredible rate. But it also begs the question, what's everyone watching? Well, here's the breakdown. Up here at the very top of the pyramid is the world of big budget cinema, what we like to call billion-dollar content because it's what's used in movies that bring in $1 billion or more in box office sales and in commercials that bring in $1 billion or more in product sales. And this particular category of cinema can cost from between $1.5 million to $3 million per minute to produce. And that kind of money is spent because this kind of film work has that distinct money-making capability, separate from all other screen content. So to rake in the big dollars, productions must deliver the ultimate in exotic locations, lavish sets, stunning costumes, mesmerizing cinematography, and one-of-a-kind stunts. Below that on the pyramid is the world of medium-budget films and commercials. Still looking good and still capable of selling tickets or products, though nowhere near as much as big-budget cinema. And this level can cost from $350,000 to $1.5 million per minute to make. Then below that is lower budget movies and commercials and your favorite TV series. These can cost from $100,000 to $350,000 per minute to produce. And below that are more and more levels of screen content made for lower and lower per minute costs, all the way down to most websites that just use text and basic graphics. So, what our innovation does right now is cut the cost of producing this most expensive category of content, taking 80% off the price. And this 80% savings in and of itself can create some lucrative opportunities in the short term. But what's even more interesting is how this innovation can scale over a longer term. Now, what it does not do is lower the cost of any of these other categories of content. So you have to keep that in mind. Our innovation only cuts cost up here on the most expensive type. But as more productions use the innovation, the cost continues to drop for all productions using the innovation. Okay, now that bears repeating because it's a unique dynamic even for disruptive innovation. As more productions use our innovation, the cost continues to drop for all productions using our innovation. And this feedback loop is completed by the fact that, as costs drop, more productions can afford to participate. So new users lower costs, which bring in more new users. And the beauty of this math is that there is no point of diminishing return. The price of this look that earns the most money just keeps dropping and dropping and taking over more levels of the pyramid as it does. So what we're saying is that the look of medium budget films could be going away forever. And likewise for the look of low budget films and the look of your favorite TV shows and the look of everything else you watch on all the screens in your life. On everything we all watch on all the screens in our lives. And it's all going to be replaced by what is today considered the big budget look. So some no-budget web series that plays to some tiny fringe market is going to look as beautiful and rich as the latest Star Wars movie. And some local family-owned pizza parlor will be able to run commercials on the internet, and their commercials will look as good as the most expensive spots that air on the Super Bowl. And this entire upheaval is triggered by one single, simple discovery. A discovery we look forward to showing you, and the world. So please, take a deep dive into our longer videos and more detailed information so you can invest in us on Start Engine. And then, join us on set to take advantage of this big opportunity to make big movies with even bigger savings aimed at even bigger profits.